What's good, everybody? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, all that good stuff, whichever way you choose to celebrate. I made myself a brand new build here for NBA 2K25, and kind of what I set out to do was kind of make the demon love child between like a Scottie Pippen build with the athleticism, the finishing, playmaking, defense, but I wanted to blend in some of the mid-range shooting and three-point shooting of like a prime Paul George or like a Chris Middleton type of a build. And man, I think I set out and made myself one heck of a build here. I'm calling it my two-way mid-range slasher, two-way bucket getter, whatever you'd like to call it. The build can do a little bit of everything. I've taken everything that I've learned here in NBA 2K25, kind of meshed it all into one build. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Definitely stay tuned. Let's get right to it. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff to you guys. Hope you guys are having a good one. This is your boy JD back with a brand new build on NBA 2K25. And like I said in the intro, I was looking for a build that's kind of a hybrid of like a Scottie Pippen, Chris Middleton, Paul George type of a build. And I think I accomplished that here. We've made kind of like, I'm calling it a two-way mid-range slasher type of a build. It can do a little bit of everything, very solid on the defensive side. It can shoot, it can finish. If this build helps you out, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, man. I just want to take a quick second to say thank you guys for all the support and everything like that. We did hit that goal I had of 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We're cruising right past that, and we're now on our way to 6,000 subscribers. So don't forget to, like I said, subscribe if you're new, drop a like on the video. We're going to head over to the builder and check out my two-way mid-range slasher, my walking bucket, whatever you want to call it, build for NBA 2K25. Let's go. Alright, before we get over to the builder, I want to show you guys kind of the thought process behind this build and what I was looking to do. As you saw in the intro, kind of made the build more of like a Scottie Pippen type of a build. Right here is Scottie Pippen's template build for NBA 2K25. What I was looking to do is take pretty much every category from Pippen's except for the shooting, and then throw in a hybrid of like a Chris Middleton, prime Paul George, really solid mid-range shooting, just enough three-point shooting. So the thought process was to take the shooting from a build like this, like Chris Middleton, and then adding it into all these other stats here. So let's head over to the builder, put it together, and I'll show you how I came up with this two-way walking bucket. Alright, so back over in the builder, like I said, I went Scottie Pippen, right-handed. I went jersey number 33. I know if you go to the Cleveland Cavaliers, you can get jersey 33 if you want to wear it in the rec, or if you want to do what I did and go out and get like a custom Pippen jersey. Cleveland Cavaliers, I know, like I said, you can get jersey number 33. Let's go ahead and get into the build. Now, you can make this build at either the small forward position, or you could do what I did, primarily just because of the people that I play with. I went at the shooting guard position. It works out the same both ways. I think you get the same build name and everything. But for my particular build, like I said, I went shooting guard. We're going to go 6'8" on the height. I went 205 for the weight. You could go a little bit heavier if you wanted to. 205 got the job done for what I was looking to do. And then we're going to go with a 6'11 wingspan. So 6'8", 205, 6'11 wingspan. Let's go ahead and get into some of the attributes here. You know me, I always start down here with the physicals, just because they're tied in with all the other badges and everything like that. And if you remember just looking at the Scottie Pippen template, it's got pretty solid, physical attributes and everything all the way around. One thing I wanted to do at 6'8" was to be quick, be able to move around, have a little bit of strength, so if we're playing like on the ball or whatever, we can get some bumps, or if we have to help down low. So for the speed, we're going to go to an 85. It's at 85 speed on a 6'8" build. We're going to be able to move around the court, do what we want to do. The agility, we're going to go just like on the template. We're going to go up to an 80. I think that's nice. It's going to be able to, play help defense, slide your feet a little bit, if you're on the ball or whatever, be able to hawk the lanes, do all that type of good stuff. Now for the strength, I'm going to take this up to an 80 initially, and then what I'm going to do is I do currently have 7 cap breakers. I have the 5 from being starter 3 or whatever, and then I also have the additional 1 from season 2 and then hitting level 40 here in season 3 as well. So I'm going to have a total of 7 cap breakers that we're going to put on this build. We're going to use 3 of them right here so we can get that 83 strength. That's going to get us silver brick wall, and then it will also help us get gold strong handle when we put some of the other attributes and stuff on there as well. So down at the vertical, we're going to go to an 80. I don't know, I just like 80 seems like a nice round number for me. I have this on a lot of my builds. I feel like it helps out with grabbing rebounds, blocking shots, and just being overall a little bit more athletic. So As you can see, the physicals on this are going to be very solid. 85 speed, 80 agility, strength, which we're going to put 3 on there to make it 83, and then that 80 vertical. So like I said, I wanted to kind of make this more of like a Scottie Pippen in pretty much every category except for the shooting. So what we're going to do up here, we're going to start with the finishing. I'm going to go through all the attributes, and then we'll talk about the badges. For the close shot, we're not going to do anything too crazy here. I believe when you put in some of the other attributes and stuff like that, it is going to take your close shot up to a 75. We're going to leave it right there. I think being in the shooting guard position, being 6'8", you do want to have a little bit of close shot on there. You know, you're cutting to the hoop, you get caught underneath the basket or whatever, maybe you have a smaller defender on you. You're able to go up and quick and get, you know, like a quick layup or something like that. Now, speaking of layup, for the driving layup itself, I'm not going too crazy here. I'm just going at a 70. But get access to some basic layup packages. Again, this would be more of like a slasher type build, so I'm not looking to really do too much on the layup side of things, and we know how broken layups are in NBA 2K25 anyway. For the driving dunk, we're going to go 84 driving dunk on this. That's going to get you access to the LeBron James dunk package, I believe Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, and then also down the road, you know, when I get to, I think, Veteran 2, I think it is, the next one where you get the next set of 5 cap breakers, I do plan on putting them on the driving dunk so that we can have 89 driving dunk and unlock contact dunks to make this build even more fun. But for now, we're going to go 84. For the standing dunk, if you guys watched my Charles Barkley build, the 6'7", you know, kind of undersized power forward build, I put 72 standing dunk on it, and man, I did not regret it. When you grab that offensive board or you catch the ball down low, you can go up quick for a nice standing dunk. I think for this build being 6'8" at the shooting guard position, we're going to do that same type of thing here to be able to get some of those same type of animations and everything. And then for the post control, we're just going to leave that right here at 45. This isn't something that we're looking to get down on the post and do a bunch of dirty work or anything like that. So kind of going back and looking at the badges here, you can see with the 75 close shot, you know, we're going to get Paint Prodigy on bronze. Again, it's just going to help you get back up with them, you know, quick close shots next to the hoop and everything like that, just a little bit quicker. The 70 driving layup gets you bronze physical finisher, so when you are attacking the hoop a little bit, just going to help you finish those layups a little bit better. You're going to get bronze float game. You know, floaters not quite as good as they were in NBA 2K24, but bronze float game will at least help you unlock some of the animations and everything like that. We talked about 84 driving dunk. We'll get you bronze posterizer. You know, if you can still meter dunk on this, you're gonna get anything too crazy. If you have like a slashing takeover or something like that on though, and it elevates your driving dunk, you know, you might be able to pull off some posters and stuff like that. And then gold aerial wizard, you will get access because you have the 84 driving dunk to like the alley-oop contacts and stuff like that. I'll show you all the animations and the jump shot and all that when we're done here, but 84 driving dunk, and then we just talked about the 72 standing dunk, get you that bronze rise up. For me personally, I put my max +1 on my standing dunk to give myself silver rise up. That's what I did on the Barkley build as well. And when you catch the ball down low, you are able to get some very nice putback animations. And then, like I said, 45 post control, nothing too crazy there. You know, if you do get like an undersized smaller guard on you, you are able to drop step. You know, you don't get the great animations, but there's a little bit of post control on there. Now, moving down to the shooting, like I said, what I wanted to do with this build is take the shooting from like a Middleton, Prime, Paul George type of a thing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our mid-range shot up to a 90. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use 2 more cap breakers on here to get that up to a 92. So 90 here, and then like I said, I have 7 cap breakers. We put 3 down on the strength. We're going to put 2 more here on the mid-range shot, and then we'll have 2 more I'll show you here when we get to those as well. For the 3-point shot, we're going to take this to an 83. And then for the free throw, we have a couple extra attributes left over. We're going to put this at a 70. I play a lot of rec, and 70 is more than enough to be consistent. If you know your free throw, personally, I use the Michael Jordan free throw style. Very easy to time, very easy to knock down, and be, like I said, be pretty consistent with a 70 free throw. So as far as the shooting goes, like I said, we're going to put 2 more cap breakers here to get our mid-range shot to a 92 that will unlock gold Deadeye. When we put that on there, we're going to get gold set shot specialist to be able to knock down those shots consistently. And then when we put the 92 mid-range on here, you will get gold shifty shooter as well. So you're going to be able to do everything in the mid-range you want to do, pull-up shots, fades, all that type of fun stuff. And then with the 83 3-point shot, you're going to also get access to bronze limitless range as well. you're going to be able to be plenty consistent shooting the ball on this, and because we have the 92 mid-range shot, it will unlock a lot of very nice jump shot animations and everything. Like I said, I will show you guys the animations and the jump shot after we get through the build here, so definitely stay tuned for that. Been knocking shots down very consistently with this build, and very happy with the way it's been performing so far. Now, moving down to the playmaking, as you guys saw, I think Pippen had like a mid to high 70s, I think, pass accuracy. We're not going to go too crazy on this. We're going to go 75. I feel like that's a nice solid threshold for a build, especially if you're just playing like rec and stuff like that. For the ball handle, I know like Pippen, Middleton, them, Paul George even probably have like 80, 81, as far as ball handle goes. I'm not a huge dribble head. You guys know me if you've been following the channel. Not like a primary point guard, anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 73 on the ball handle. It's going to unlock you a lot of like Kevin Durant animations, Jimmy Butler animations. You're going to get some decent dribble styles, all that other good stuff. It will be enough to be able to create your own shot, do a little bit, shift it a little bit, here and there, be able to get to the hoop. So 73 ball handle, and then we're going to go 75 speed with ball as well. Just to help, be able to move a little bit. You see that does unlock silver lightning launch. You could put a max +1 on there and get gold lightning launch if you wanted to be, a little bit shiftier as well. Just talked about 73 ball handle, getting some of the decent dribble animations and everything like that. Like I said, I'll show you the animations when we're done. You do get bronze handles for days, bronze unpluckable, and then we talked about, because of having that strength boosted up, we're going to have gold strong handle as well. If you guys have seen any of the videos and tests and stuff on strong handle recently, that can be kind of a glitchy thing. So that's what we're going to go with on the playmaking side of things. Pass accuracy, sorry, kind of skipped over that. 75 will get you silver break starter and silver dimer as well. So, if you are getting rebounds, you're going to be able to push the ball off the court. You get some decent pass style options. So you're going to be just fine as far as the playmaking goes. Now, last but not least, moving down to the defense. Like I said, I wanted to kind of make that hybrid. I was trying to keep as much of the Scottie Pippen, type style as possible. You can see the interior defense gets pulled up to a 60 here because of some of the other animation or the other attributes and stuff. We're gonna leave it right there. Like I said, we're gonna get the shooting guard position for this build. I think 60 is enough if you want to swing and help out a little bit. We still have that 6'11" wingspan. We're gonna put some block up on here. So for this, like I said, I wanted to get some extra attributes in some other places. So 60 on the interior defense. Pippen had a 92 perimeter defense, so we're going to go ahead and bump this all the way up to a 90 for our perimeter defense, and then this is where we're going to use those last two cap breakers so we can put our perimeter defense up to a 92, and then I'll talk about the extra badges and stuff we get after we get to that point here. For the steal, now this is something I went back and forth on. Originally when I made this build, I had an 85 steal on it. I decided to move that down to a 73, and it unlocked so many more extra attributes by just doing that one little difference from going 85 steal down to 73. I was able to take my driving dunk from 80 to 84. I was able to put all the standing dunk on there. I was able to put some more rebounding and stuff on the build. So I have 73 in a couple of my other builds, and I feel like the way they nerfed the steals a while back, that silver interceptor is more than enough to get the job done. Like I said, this isn't like a true lockdown build. I'm not playing sweaty pro-am or anything like that. We're playing rec on this build. So I think 73 will be enough for this build itself. Now for the block, I think Pippen had a 68 block, which isn't bad. Get you, like bronze high flying denier and stuff. I want to go a little bit extra on this one, so we went 78 block. It's gonna be, if you're swinging, helping from the weak side, if you get beat by a ball handler and you get into the rim, just to have that extra block on there to be able to get that high flying denier a little bit higher, help get some of those chase down type blocks. And then, like I said, because I moved the steal down a little bit, I was able to unlock some extra stuff. We're gonna leave the defensive rebound right here at 60, but offensive rebound is so cheap on some of these builds. Look what we're able to do. We're able to take this from a 25 all the way up and max it out at 75. I know you only need to go 70 to unlock these silver box out beast, but as you can see, the only other categories we can really add anything to are the post control or the free throw, and we're only really able to bump those up by a couple of points, not enough to unlock any badges or do anything extra really with those. And because we have that 72 standing dunk, I wanted to have the extra offensive rebound on this build, so that if we do grab an offensive board, we're able to go right back up with that standing putback dunk. Or we have the 75 close shot as well, so you're either going to get a putback dunk or you can go up with a nice quick, close shot layup or one of those close shot animations. So something a little extra I decided to add in here, just kind of a little bonus, is to having that offensive rebound on a build like this. So as you can see, I think we pretty much accomplished what I was looking to do. We got pretty much the finishing, the playmaking, the defense, the speed, agility, strength, all of that stuff like a Scottie Pippen build. And then we added in, like I said, kind of that prime Paul George, Chris Middleton type shooting with a really solid mid-range, having a 92 mid-range, the 83 3-point shot on this build. And then, like I said, because we did some of the different things with the attributes and with the cap breakers and stuff like that, I was able to put 75 offensive rebound on here just to make the build that much better itself. So let's go ahead, I'll show you the shades of, and then I'll show you the animations and the jump shot and stuff before we get out of here. You get shades of Eddie Jones, Mikal Bridges, and Brandon Miller. Like I said, I made mine at the shooting guard position, not the small forward, so we didn't get some of those other comparisons. The build name you get is a two-way, three-level scoring threat. Decent build name, nothing too crazy. I'd call it more of a mid-range slasher type of a build, two-way mid-range slasher, whatever. But that's the build here. Let's head back over. I'll show you guys the animations, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, I promised you guys the animations before we got out of here, so here's what they look like. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, you get access to some decent pass styles with that 75 pass accuracy. I'm currently using the John Morant pass style. Dribble style, I'm using Jalen Green. And then you can see all of the other animations. A lot of Kevin Durant, type animations in there with that 73 ball handle. I'm using the Scottie Pippen hesitation on here. The Jimmy Butler step back, and then triple threat. I'm currently using Kobe Bryant. If you want to pause the video, check these all out, you definitely can. As far as some of the scoring move goes, I'll show you the jump shot in just a second. These are all the other things. The Ben Simmons layup style, the Ben Simmons layup itself isn't that great, but it has some decent Euro steps and stuff that you can use out of it, so that's why I use the Ben Simmons layup style. You don't get access to a bunch of different styles and stuff. You could use the default swing if you wanted to as well, and then you can just see the different animations. A lot of Kobe and Devin Booker animations. I like the Kobe animations as far as the hop jumper and the dribble pull up and stuff. I think it's pretty smooth. So I'll show you the jump shot real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Now the jump shot I'm using is this one right here. Because we have that 92 mid-range shot, we're able to get access, like I said, to a lot of very good jump shot animations and everything. For this particular build, I am using the Ray Allen base, and then a couple releases I like to use personally, just Troy Brown Jr. and KCP uppers, and then you can see we've got 3/4 speed, and then Troy Brown Jr. 75% and KCP at 25%. I've used this release on a handful of my different jumpers. I just like it's got that little kind of snap at the top, and then I think the Ray Allen base is just a very consistent base. It's a fairly quick jump shot. You can see the grades and everything over there on the right hand side are very solid as well. So that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I know I am enjoying it so far. My plan is to take all of these different builds and we'll do some more gameplay type stuff. We'll focus in on some badges, different things like that moving forward. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to leave some links here if you guys want to check out any of my other builds or the face creations, stuff like that I've done in NBA 2K25. And like I said, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.